Hey, what's up guys, it's Oakley, and today we're doing a live battle. I have brought this Dragon Prince build, something that I've kind of like borrowed from this player that beat me once as Skaven. He was pretty high in the leaderboard, so I figured I'd bring it. Anyways, the core is 4 of these white lines of Strace with spears that you can put on the sides, and then you're supposed to bring kind of, well, how it was shown to me was 2 archers and then 4 dragon princes, but I kind of tuned this knowing that I'm going against lizardmen, so instead of 4 dragon princes, I've swapped one of them out for a phoenix guard. So setting this up, how does this build work? Well, you're supposed to go on the flanks with your cav here, and sometimes you can throw in techless with one of the cav if it's an understrength wing, and then you kind of set up your forces like so. And let's go ahead and just get some groupings going. So what I recommend you do is you group your cav flanks so that you can control them pretty easily. So 1 is going to be left, 2 is going to be the right, and then techless can be 3. And then in the center, what we could do is we'll make this 4. Actually, I don't want that. I probably want the archers as a group. The rest is just going to move up in the center like this. And yeah, that's pretty good. So the way this build is supposed to work is this army here is not super strong. It's pretty cost effective, but you usually want to kind of keep it back, and it's just here to kind of guard the archers as they move up and back and they get some early shots off. And then you can kind of retreat this while the cavalry on the wing helps you exert control. So let's take a look at what we have on the opposing side. Looks like he's brought some Stegodons, Krokar, and a whole bunch of Saurus warriors. Just 2 of them with spears, so we should be able to take that on. There are some hidden forces probably on the flank, so let's start moving forward with my cavalry. And let's get this build here. I'm a little bit scared about what he has on the left in those woods, so I'm gonna kind of start staggering my archers a little bit and get ready for this. But yeah, basically what you're supposed to do is get your cavalry here, and what they can do is get some opportunistic strikes on the opponents. So I would want to charge in and hit these Saurus warriors. Definitely get in some strikes before the engagement commences. I'm going to try and do that. Get these dragon princes on the flank. Don't get too close. I don't want the Heavens guy to tie me down with any sort of net of Emmentalk business or anything like that. Looks like he does have some Cold Wind Riders, but I should be able to counter those pretty well. I think focus fire wise, let's make sure we shoot at the sure, spears. Yeah, I do want to get rid of those. Let's get these guys in the rear just to threaten the enemy, and then our center is just going to continue to pull back, and we're just defending the archers. That's one of the things you should probably do with this build, is just continue to pull back. Yeah, and we're just going to kite. We have the archers here for a reason, just going to continue to do that. Yeah, fire away at these guys. Threaten the flank, and just continue to delay. And I think what we can do here is threaten the middle a little bit. Yeah, I think we may have... Let's get some guys in the back just to unnerve him. Continue to pull back. And looks like he's going to want to get Krokar. Oh shit, missed that net. Looks like it's going to work nonetheless. Let's get these princes in the back. We're smacking these guys, and both of you are going to focus on Krokar. Let's get them in there. White lines of Strace can tear these guys up. Let's pull him into the center. And let's pop Flock of Doom on these guys. Let's pull out the Dragon Princes. And yeah, we're super tearing through this force. So what we're going to be able to do here is get some focus fire on these guys. We can heal up our Dragon Princes pretty soon here. Got a big blob on the right. Let's pull back with the Dragon Princes, get spears against these Cold Wind Riders, pull back, and let's we'll get a heal off against these guys when we get the chance. Let's charge up through the center, get a big blob into the back, get these Dragon Princes in here, and they can go after this Stegodon. You can hold here. Let's get the spears to focus fire. He's going to run away, and Krokar is going to be held down by the Dragon Princes. And let's get a Flock of Doom to help out our guys. So there you go, we have this focused up. And we're going to get a big strike through the back. And Techless is just going to continue to run around. Yeah, these Dragon Princes are going to destroy that center. We're holding okay. Dragon Princes are routing on that front. He's forgotten about some guys, but we're doing really good focusing up Krokar there. I'm pretty happy about this. Let's continue to do some cycle charges. Yeah, Dragon Princes are really holding that down very well. And let's get a nice big strike into the back, free up the spears, and these guys can charge back into the Source Warriors. Yeah, we're super focusing these guys down. Very happy about this, and he's having a hard time shaking it. Get a Flock of Doom on that mess. Looks like they're going to try and go after Teclis, which is fine. Just going to continue to focus him down, and we're very, very quick. Let's get some dragons against them. Teclis is doing pretty good work. He's trying to pop all sorts of abilities to keep me tied down, but looks like it's not going to work in this case, and he's been so thrown off that I guess he forgot about his Croxagores. And yeah, these guys have been firing away the whole time. This Skink Priest, let's see him off. Let's bring some units around, and yeah, we're absolutely wrecking this force. And there you have it. So that was a really quick and easy battle. Let's end the battle right there. And so yeah, it played out pretty good. So he just didn't have much to counter the Dragon Princes. They didn't get that much. They got a little bit tied down. But Teclis there, you definitely want to use the Net of Abentok to tie down big units. We held back Krokar, which allowed us to choose to dictate how the battle was going to get off in the early engagement. And then we just got a big flame strike, flocks of doom on these big clusters of units. And then our archers went unharassed and just fired away. Phoenix Guard is also a nice move in this matchup because you can just pit them against some of the big monsters that would love to penetrate your lines. So that's it for this first battle. Let's go ahead and hop into another match, bring a similar build, and see if we can use it against other opponents. This is kind of fun. I've never really done one of these live battle sessions here, but yeah, let's do it. It'll give us a way to discuss things a little differently. So I'm hoping we do get to play against something else, like some... I think some Skaven would be fun to play against, because I've been hearing they've had some Doom Wheels. Okay, looks like it's... Is this the same guy? I really hope not. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a try. Oh, sorry, and I'm being pretty impolite here with readying up so quickly. I should be giving them a little bit more time to load up. The build is just so cost effective. I really like it. One of the things I might be worried about is, hey, we're in the Amara swamps, which means, hey, it's going to be very slow for my units to move around. I could swamp out in that case, knowing that maybe, hey, the cavalry will be tied down in these areas and it'll be a little hard to maneuver. What I could try and do is maybe swap out one of these Dragon Princes for some, I don't know, they're just so versatile. I mean, one thing I could consider would be bringing some Lothern Sea Guard instead. Because they can hold down against enemy cav in the woods if they need to, but the rest of the time they can just help put firepower on the enemy, tie down flying lords and things like that. But we're going to stay with this vanilla build for the time being. And this is the map that I think I was talking about, where, you know, sometimes you'll see maps with a bunch of swaps on them, and they look cool thematically, and they kind of play interesting. But, I mean, look at this. I'm spawning in all swamps. He's spawning in pretty dry land. So, yeah, not entirely fair. And it's one of the things that I keep saying I hope the modders do fix. But this is really interesting. Look at this. All these, like, letters right next to the battlefield. Kind of cool stuff. A little temple as well. Alright, so let's get our force set up. Again, we're going to set these forces here, group them so that they stay in their formation. We're going to be relatively aggressive, and the nice thing here is going to be also... Oh, sorry, I don't want to group this as one. I want them as one, and I want them as two. But yeah, the nice thing about this is we can hide our Dragon Princes in the woods and get Teclis in the front. Actually, as always, put the archers in the front. Say good luck, have fun again, and get going. Dum 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 dum. Considering that I'm casting this live, I do wonder if I should just go ahead and live stream some battles. That could be fun. I've never really done that, but seems like one of those things that YouTube is trying to push. And what I can do is always just you know, post the live recording afterwards. Oh, sweet. We have some Dragon Princes on that flank. Ha! Oh my god, it's the mirror matchup! He's done it! We've done the mirror matchup! This is going to be interesting. Okay, so in order to win this mirror matchup, let's go ahead and... Oh, looks like you got out of formation. Let's pull these guys back. What I'm going to want to do is send some archers over here. And he realizes that it's the same build, so let's just fire into that. And yeah, this will be great. And I think what we can do is I'm just going to maximize my archer fire. Pull them into the back and put them in the woods here, and I think that'll make us safe. The other one hasn't fired, so taking a little bit of losses, but we should be okay. And let's save some spears over by these two cav. Just because I'm a little bit worried. Actually, let's charge one of them out towards the archer force there. And let's get him there to guard the flank. Yeah, we'll be fine. And let's charge forward. I think we'll be okay here. And what I can do is I can force his guys back and trade more cost effectively. Yep, he's coming back with more guys. Those are... Yeah, we're going to get a really cost-effective trade there. Boom! Smashing into his guys, and let's pull him out. And he's going to try and get his net off. I imagine that's what that is. Yep. So let's get our own net off. This is so interesting. So we've netted everything, which is absolutely fucking hilarious. And yeah, let's just kill his guys. We're going to get his dudes in the back. This is so great. We're doing the same thing here, but I have a... This is so funny. Absolute mirror matchup. So I'm just going to trade more cost effectively. I mean, that's going to be my go-to. I have spears in the back. Yeah, this is such a funny thing. Let's pull out these dragon princes, get these guys in there, and hold these guys back. Spears are going to push up. You're going to go around here. And you're going to go around the side. And you just keep plowing through. You go here. Teclis can hold for the time being. And yeah, he'll just pull out. This is such a goddamn mess with the mirror matchup. Absolutely hilarious though. Alright, let's pull him forward. Let's push him to the middle. I think we're trading pretty good. Gonna get some spears in this mix. And let's get Teclis over there just to cause all kinds of chaos. And let's push these white lines in the middle. I want to focus on the archers. Want to make sure they don't go anywhere. Absolutely fucking hilarious. Let's get them around the back. Let's go after his archers. Let's also pop Flock of Doom on these guys. Absolutely fucking bonkers. Come on, get into them. And let's get regrowth off on these guys. Clean up the back here. Charge into there. And let's get these white lines into there. Yeah, this is funny. I've never had like an exact mirror matchup, including all the abilities. Oh, come on. But I think I just played it out a little bit better. Got the better charges to my cav. Got the spearman into engagements where he didn't. And yeah, let's pop another Flock of Doom off. Oh, wrong target. Hilarious. Yeah, just continue to fire into those dragon princes. Now we got this cleaned up pretty nice and easy. Let's kill some guys over there. And yeah, it's holding out. Oh, you're going to try and get some spells off against me. Too little, too late, brother. Too little, too late. I can get some regrowth. I'm going to wait for that. Let's see if we can't cut through his guys here. Oh god, I burned through a bunch of my guys. That's alright. Let's clean these guys up. And yeah, wow, such a freaking crazy mirror matchup. I can't get over it. We're trading pretty well. Spearman in here. Yeah, he's going to pop another Flock of Doom. And he's wasting a fair amount of abilities on that. It's like I don't have enough just yet, but I will soon. His guys are starting to rout. I think having the archers here late game is going to be absolutely critical. And his guys are starting to crash. Let's get Teclis into that engagement there. Yeah, I've got enough to hold out forever. There you go. Let's save that one in case I want to do a build later. Match up. That's too great. That's funny. Did this guy just literally watch my video? Yeah, look at that. The exact same build, exact same units. Oh my god. But yeah, I just played a little bit safer with my cav, got more kills. My spearmen committed to the right place, and then my archers also getting a little bit more kills. That's so funny. Wow. Holy crap. I didn't expect to see that. All right, let's keep grinding. Let's see what else we can find. Alright, we're in another battle. Let's go ahead and load up. I do want to show you real quick my value build that I have as Skaven. So yeah, it brings a lot of forces to the battlefield and a fair amount of Storm Vermin, which makes me really happy. A nice core of Rat Ogre, some Anti-Large, and then some Slingers just to be like a bait or to tie down enemy artillery. So that one's kind of fun, tie down skirmishers as well. But I'm going to continue to just go on the tear with the Dragon Elf build and see how it fares against the High Elves. So what could I do to tweak it a little bit for the High Elves? Well, the High Elves are probably going to bring some Dark Shards, which would love, and I've been seeing a fair amount of, what's it called? The Reaper crossbow guys, basically crossbow mounted cavalry that will start Vanguard deployed next to your troops and just run up to you. If that's the case, I can run them down with the Dragon Princes and just, I think I'll be able to absorb enough, yeah, with my, I mean, they do have armor piercing. Dragon armor. I'll need something to oh, he got scared. All right, let's go back into it. But yeah, that's one of the things I was wondering about. So if you're playing against a Dark Elf player, what do you want to bring? Well, they probably want to bring a lot of their infantry to try and tear through your line. Maybe think you'll be bringing a bunch of archers, but you can run that down with White Lines of Trace plus some Dragon Prince charges in the center. So the only way they can counter that is if they're going to bring some Death Hags. Let's say high and not scare him off again. So okay, he's going to be going as the High Elves. Oh no, he's going as that one. So yeah, what do I want to bring? If he brings Malekith with a lot of spells, he might try and focus on Teclis. That's okay, I'm not super worried. I've seen people, I've seen this build, or I've tried this build, I guess you could say, with the Potion of Charoi here, and it allows you to replenish some HP for yourself. At the degradation of casting spells, but if you're getting focused down, it can be pretty useful. So it might be better to bring this instead of Wild Heart, increase to power reserves, improve power recharge rate, and power reserves. So this is a lot of investment to have more magic, which maybe in a long battle could play itself out. I guess we'll see. But yeah, back to how we counter this. He may be bringing some big, some what is it, Death Hags mounted, some Reaper Cross Bolt Throwers, but I think I'm okay. What I might do actually is skip on one of these Spearmen and toss in an extra Archer force to shoot at Malekith. I don't think he's going to have that much cavalry that can threaten me, so let's go ahead and toss one of those Spearmen and give that Chevron to an Archer unit, and let's get into battle. So yeah, I'm a little bit more happy about that. His Death Hag, I'll just tie it down with my Dragon Prince or cast a net on it. And then, yeah, I think having one more archer is going to prove pretty good for countering some of his early skirmishers. Looks like there's going to be a big forest on our flank. I can hide 2 Dragon Princes out there, which is going to be great. Anything he pushes through that forest, I could probably have a Spearman handy just to help out in case he has cold ones or anything crazy pushing through there. And yeah. Oh, it's this map. I do like this map. It's almost like a tournament ground type setting. Pretty fun stuff. One of the things I love about this map as well is this river back here. God, does it look glorious. We've never seen in previous Total War a river that looks that nice. So something I really wish CA would put as much effort into, you know, the standard battles as they do into the background. Alright, so spear-wise, we're going to hide it on the flank alongside 2 of the Dragon Princes. We can pull them into the middle if we need to. I'm guessing his Dark Shards and other riders are going to be around here, so I'm going to keep my Dragon Princes a little bit hidden, and then what we'll do is we'll move up the archers, put them on one group, and have them kind of distributed up through the front. On second thought, if he does have some ranged guys, I do want some spearmen up here just to guard them and soak up some arrow fire, and then Teclis can be on this flank. Alright, start the battle. Alright, looks like he's gonna want to fight a battle over there. So what we're gonna do then is just kind of throw everything over to the side here, get them going, and then reposition. And we'll fight a battle on this flank. Again, this is gonna be the twisted battle line tactics that I always do recommend. And essentially what you're doing is you're just shifting the battle line, so you're going to be facing this way. Your opponent's going to turn his flank to your guys on the side here, and it makes for a nice little engagement where you get to have a cool advantage. So he's going to run into the woods. Let's take a look at his composition. So you have a couple Blackguard of Nagaron, a couple Witch Elves, and Malekith, who's going to be on the ground. He's got some shades here. So I should be able to catch those guys pretty well. I'm going to need some reinforcements. Let's pull everything over here. So I'm not sure how my Dragon's Princes are going to hold up. They did get a pretty good exchange against the cold ones. Those shades here do have some great weapons, probably. No, they're going to try and fire into me. So long as I can block reinforcements, I'm definitely going to have to get my net off on the reinforcing troops. Yeah, this is going pretty well in my favor. Pretty happy about this. Here comes Malekith. Let's get these guys riding into here, and this is going to be a hell of a battle. Nice! Netted him. Bitch! And I'm guessing his army's coming up behind him, so let's fire into there. And let's get some regrowth on my princes. Perfect. He's probably going to try and focus up on Teclis, so let's pull him out of that engagement, and let's tie down Malekith. Come on, Teclis. Pour out of there, and yeah, we're destroying his guys pretty handedly. Get some more Dragon Princes. And let's pull this force out. That's the nice thing about these guys, is they're all mobile. I pull everything out, and we'll just start firing away at his forces. We got rid of his shards, we got rid of his cold ones. I'm pretty happy about this. So there he goes. Everything pulling out pretty handedly there, and I would want to cast a net. Let's see if I have it. Yep. There we go. That'll let us make a nice, handy little escape. And let's start focusing up on his Witch Elves if I can. So we lost one Dragon Prince. I should be able to save it. Bring some guys over, get some archers firing. Yeah, so I'm going to pull these guys back. They're literally just here to help hold the line. Spread out some archers, get these guys here. And let's make sure we focus fire on the Witch Elves. And you can turn around and hold these guys down. Let's get another net here. Yep, this is going to be devastating for him. Watch this. He's literally going to cry. Actually, I don't even need to charge in. I can just fire into this blob. And let's pull out with everything. There we go. His Witch Elves are pissed, man. And let's get a value off on his blob there. Get some guys over here. Let's get... Go around the flank. You get over there. Teclis is holding up pretty well. And let's just pull back. And we're going to get a nice big old... Come on. Let's get a nice big old cavalry charge. Where you at, Teclis? Nope, cleave through my guys. I was hoping to hit them. That was really terrible. That's okay. We'll just reform lines there. We're destroying his guys. Let's clean up his forces. Pull back the archers. Keep firing into his bleak swords. Clean up these guys back here. and just sit on our guys. All right, he's going to tie down those dragon princes. They're going to be dead, so let's make sure we clean up the other forces in the back. And I think we'll be okay. Don't get those guys engaged unnecessarily. And the archers are still alive, so pretty happy about this. Hargoneth executioners, definitely focus them up. And actually, this is where I should have saved. Let's get that off. And let's just get a little bit of spread on our archers. Guard against spells like that. Yeah, his shades over there are going to be a little bit annoying. That's okay. Have a whole bunch of range. And there goes Murderous Prowess. See ya! You wish you could use it, don't you? And let's get some finishing shots on those Cold One Riders. Pivot some cavalry in the center to countercharge. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where he's going to go. Does he have something in the back here? Alright, he should be routing. Alrighty, so it looks like we're going to have a little bit of fight in the forest. So let's... Oh, Dragon Princess came back. Very good. Very good. Alright, let's get this cur back into the forest where he belongs. Let's reform the line here. We're a little bit weak. That's okay. And we'll just let our Winds of Magic build back up. So that's good. He's just giving me more time, and I don't quite know where he's going to try and retreat. I guess he wants to go into the deep dark forest there. Yeah, we're still continuing to fire. So let's go ahead and put these guys off fire at will for the time being. Form up, get them on the flank there, and give them a little bit of a spear defense, because I know his shades are going to try and use the woods to try and trade again more cost effectively. And where the fuck is he going? Really not quite sure where my opponent is going to run off. That's okay. I think these white lions are very healthy. Let's just start the advance then. Start to push up. Dragon Prince is on the flank, and we will just save up our abilities. Have some Dragon Princes perhaps located here. This will be good. And let's just throw some bait forward. I know my archers aren't going to be super useful in the woods, so if anyone's going to die, it's okay if the archers die, because I don't expect to get too much damage out of them. The main thing I'm worried about is a little infantry charge. And yeah, let's get them back there. So we got that flank held down. He's going to try and go a bit further, so let's try and mirror up that way and pull some Dragon Princes around the right flank, actually. He looks like he may be trying to retreat to some sort of corner. Alright, let's push up. The hunt is on. I've never had one of these. This is rather interesting. It's like, where are his guys going? I'm not sure if he's setting up an ambush of sorts, or what the hell's going on here. But we'll keep pushing up. A little bit worried about some witch elves or something. Not quite sure how far my range extends, but we'll keep him here to spot some guys. He's going to get some reinforcements. There are still some Blackguard of Nagaron. Okay, so here are his guys. There are the witch elves. So yeah, we can start to fire into that. Alright. Alright, let's get these guys ready on the flank. This is like Gladiator. So, alright. Let's form up. Let's get these guys behind them and just prepare ourselves. Yep. Looks like he wants to take the fight there. So it's okay. Start to line up for the fight. I have more range than him. And probably a little bit more firepower. So once he's sufficiently annoyed, we'll just charge in. And yeah, this flank of the Dragon Princes is going to be critical. Alright, let's get the archers up front to start to fire. Put them on fire at will mode. They're going to start moving up. And then these white lions are going to start to move. Just get them to walk at this point. And then these guys are going to run around the flank. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright, where's the army? Witch elves, kill them, please. Yeah, let's finish this off. Can't see shit. Oh, Teclis is in the fight. Let's definitely get him in there. And let's get the archers. Flying at the bleak swords. Let's clean up his shades. And yeah, I think we can collapse in on this with some of our guys. I don't want to put everything in there until Teclis gets in, because I'm scared of what he might cast. Those witch elves are going down. Let's focus on Malekith. And yeah, this is going pretty good. Teclis is going to want to get one of his spells off. Yeah, no, this is going pretty good. Let's just charge in. I think we got this. Famous last words, though. Yeah, so there you go. He got one of his spells, so I avoided that by not committing everything necessarily. Get him here. Dragon Prince is continuing to tear it up, and these guys here can fire into Malekith. And let's disengage. I do want to hit the back of his combat line. Let's get that going. And that should shatter it. Sweet. Killing a bunch of guys in the back. Glorious. Glorious victory. And let's get one of these guys in there. And then Teclis can regen on them. They'll be getting healed back up. Let's tell them GG. Run, and Dark Elves, run. That was a pretty fun one. Pretty interesting little game there. Yeah, so a Witch Elf core is kind of interesting because it allows you to just tie down Dragon Princes. So it kind of worked on one of them. They got caught up and they couldn't retreat. So it's a nice way to kind of net units for cheap. And then tear up infantry. So they're pretty interesting forces. But having 4 Dragon Princes just makes for a very slippery build. And then Teclis there can come in like Gandalf charging out of Minas Tirith to save the day. He can come in and save the day with his Net of Amentok. Really helped tie down the enemy. And I think spotting those shades early on and the Cold One Dread Knights and then coming in and blasting those with 2 Dragon Princes with some support from Teclis really helped turn the tide in my favor. So we can go ahead and do, I think, one last and final match. We haven't really gotten a way to test this build in like a standard matchup in like grassy flatlands type setting. But I think you're starting to see a bit of the versatility of it. So let's see if this is going to be the one. I hope we're not going to play against MILF Hunter again. Not because he's a terrible opponent, but I do just kind of prefer to have a different mix and match of oppositions. Okay. Okay, oh my god, I'm going to eat this alive. Holy shit, there's nothing he can do against my Dragon Princes. That's absurd. Oh no, look at me. I'm so helpless. Fire away at me. Yeah, looks like he's already given an attack order. So there you go. Just going to do a little bit of dodging, wasting his shots. And let's tie his lord down here. Just going to absolutely destroy his army. Oh my god, this is just not fair. I'm sorry. Oh god. Ouch, it hurts. His archer is already routing. And another flock. And just go toe-to-toe with his guys. Charge in here. Oh god, it's so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for hurting you so bad. Alright, that's gone. And there you go. Holy moly, goly moly. See, like 0 kills across the board. Christ. Okay. Let's get into the next one. I did say I wanted that to be the last battle, but yeah, we're just, that was a little plaything right there. Alright, here we go. Fuck, why did they keep taking the High Elves? Alright, I'll switch it up. We'll stop doing the Dragon Prince build, and we'll just fight it out against our opponents with this big swarmy Skaven build. I'll give you a preview of this at the very end. I'm kind of tired of doing the Dragon Princes over and over again. Oh, okay, he switched it up. Alright, I will go ahead and swap over back to this guy. Actually, take that back, and let's fight against some dinos. Hiya! How do you like that counterpicking? Ah, you fucker! You absolute monster. Alright, let's go back. having a little bit of a dance here, are we? That's fine. If he goes back to the Lizardman, I mean, I have enough Storm Vermin, Anti-Large. Yeah, that's fine. He thinks he's like, oh no, he got the counter build to me. What am I gonna do? But no, I have like, I'm pretty sure I have the tools in my toolkit to deal with this. So it was kind of a funny little back and forth there. I do like when people try and do that, and that's why you do need a couple go to like pre-built armies for counterpicking in case that kind of little back and forth happens. But yeah, I guess I'll get to show you a little bit of this Skaven build. So it's a fun one. So let's start in the back, and you can see just how many units you have. It is meant to swarm. Full-on Skaven army. Alright, so the way you're going to want to do this is kind of distribute your front line like this. Make that group 1. And they are going to be your fodder. This is what the dinos and Saurus warriors charge into. Once the enemy is tied down in that front line, you're just going to toss all sorts of shells at it. You can also raise some, do some Scorch Earth, Warpstone, Scroll, blah blah blah, all kinds of stuff to help reinforce this front line. In the back to guard against dinos. If they punch through, you're going to countercharge with these Storm Vermin with halberds. And then make sure you keep your Rat Ogres somewhere on a hotkey, because they're going to be meant to obviously counter the enemy as they charge in. You may even want this in the front lines to help reinforce, to countercharge, and then Storm Vermin to adjust as needed. Plague Monks, I'm going to save. Yeah, we're going to save these guys. This is like your big core of good infantry. So once you see a blob of Saurus warriors coming in, you're going to want to commit to this. So let's just go ahead and kind of deploy for battle and then see what we're dealing with, and then we'll adjust as needed. Alright, looks like he's brought a Skink and Saurus warrior focused army with some Feral Cold Ones on the right. So the Feral Cold Ones, yeah, I think, what does he have? Feral Bastildons, a bunch of Feral units. Okay, I think we'll be fine. So basically what we're going to do here is just going to continue to adjust. He does have a bunch of guys in the front, so those Saurus dudes can do pretty well. The Rat Ogres are going to go and chase down his Feral Cold Ones. And he has a bunch of cheap infantry in the front, which is like a nice counter build to Skaven. So we'll see what we can do. I'm going to just pluck away at them, and then I'm going to have to delay a little bit. And with my Screaming Bell here, get some abilities off. And let's do some preemptive stuff with the Rat Ogres. Let's keep pulling these guys back. Just going to like mirror his movements with my Rat Ogres. And get some Storm Vermin in the center here. It's actually, so that's what you're going to want to do. Pull that over, and Storm Vermin going to come through the front, and you can see he has a unit exposed here. The Skink cohort is going to get shut down by those Rat Ogres, and then you're going to want to pull out, and then with your Storm Vermin, just go ahead and come on in. And we're going to start to tie down his force. So let's get Rat Ogres back. Fire into that mess. Let's start exploding into that. Alright. Get that around the flank. Rat Ogres are going to want to charge around the sides. And let's make sure we focus fire on the big guys. Feral Bastildon there. Rat Ogres are going to charge into these Saurus warriors. Storm Vermin as well. And just charge into the center. Let's also make sure that with our guy here, popping all sorts of abilities. And this guy can do pretty good in melee, so I'm not too worried. That was, oh, forgot to swap that out. Alright, split up. So our front line has been obliterated, but that's kind of its intended purpose. And let's make sure we fire away at his big beasties. And make sure you keep your Skaven coming back. Pull out one of these guys. He's going to want to focus fire on this guy. And he's really focusing up. So let's get our Rat Ogres to help reinforce. And yeah, we're turning this around pretty handedly. So we'll start firing into this blob. And let's get Rat Ogres to reinforce. Let's get some Skaven Slave Spears to slow that down. And he's kind of throwing everything into that engagement there. So there we go. We have the center tied down pretty handily. He has some monsters, but now he can focus fire on them. And let's make sure we focus down Mazdamundi. And yeah, you can see the Skaven swarm is coming back. Big in numbers. Yeah, everything is coming back here. You can fire into them. Rat Ogres are going to come in the back and clean up. And yeah, I think we're totally fine here. Let's make sure we keep this safe. Pull this out and just continue to focus on Mazdamundi. Skaven Slaves can be thrown into the center as cannon fodder. Storm Vermin, chase this unit off in the back. Get these shots on. You continue to chase them. I am going to need Storm Vermin with halberds to guard my guy in the center. And yeah, I need to tie down these Bastildons. Yeah, you keep firing away. You're doing great. He may be turning the tide somewhat. Storm Vermin with Sword and Shield, gonna have to save them. Let's actually pull them back. Pull everything back here. Got some Storm Vermin up against Mazdamundi. Get these guys. Yeah. And let's just save him. He looks like he keeps trying to pop abilities against him. We do have a mass of units. Keep pulling Skaven back into the fight, because they're always going to try and retreat. Let's get that off. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Really eager to kill him. Yeah, chill out, bro. Storm Vermin in here. Fighting out pretty good. Let's pull these guys out and definitely come against Mazdamundi. God, he's got a lot of guys. Yeah, oh, okay, there we go. Pull these dudes back in the center. And I'm telling you, this Skaven build has so many troops. It's insane. Get a little bit of disruption. There we go. And now we can focus on Mazdamundi and just the numbers to continue to tie him down. Save these Storm Vermin. Keep him nice and healthy. Yeah, there you go. Take him down. Let's throw some more units in. Get in there, you rat ogres. You're going to have to sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Everyone stop Mazda. Sacrifice yourselves. There we go. I think we may just have enough. Oh, let's make sure these guys stay alive. Oh, the Source Warriors. Too strong here. Actually, let's make sure that they're safe. Oh shit, he's got everything routing. Alright, circle back. If I can save him for a little bit longer. Let's get... focus on him. You're gonna... disrupt. Ooh, the jukes. And the Skaven army is coming back. Come back, my clans. We're summoning. We're doing good. We're doing it, fam. Yeah, there you go. Skaven army too strong, baby. So we got a bunch of guys rampaging, so they will hold them down. You, on Mazdamundi, that is your goal. Let's keep some halberds alive. You are just gonna try and catch up with Mazda. Here we go. This is the conclusive moment. Pull him back. Fire into that big toad, baby. Oh, shit. Shit, I'm not gonna be able to get my ability off. You need some more spells. I don't think this can hit. Oh, it'll work. I thought that only worked against air units. You sacrifice yourself there. You turn around and fire. Let's hope this works. You got one shot. There you go. He's super low. One more volley. There we go. He's running. We did it. There we go. Sweet. Now I got a bunch of rampaging troops. Now we just got to shore up our ranks in the back, and that's it. Everyone is coming against Mr. Mazda. Take a look at this. Come on. What the hell's going on? Focus up. Yeah, and that's it for our army. Alright, we have some dudes here. Should be okay. They're all rampaging, which is a little bit dangerous. But goddamn, keeping this Gray Seer alive with 372 health was critical. And yeah, this little group here is gonna be so important. Oh shit! Army losses. No! No, we had it! We had it! We had it! We had it! Oh, everything was just rampaging. Oh man, that was a fun one nonetheless. Okay, so let's do Lizardmen, Lizards, versus Skaven, high numbers, I guess. And let's call it close with the not. Oh, that's all I had. Yeah, that was a fun battle. So as you can see, this build can do pretty good work, and it just keeps coming back and back and back. I didn't have the cleanest of engagements. But yeah, I mean, it played out pretty well. I could have, like I said, played this out a little bit cleaner, but still lots of kills on the Storm Vermin, doing good work. Everyone doing good stuff. I think that when the main line committed, it was a little bit messy. I had pulled my Storm Vermin with halberds a little too close to the front line. And then my main line of just spears and all that crap, I should have actually just literally sacrificed one Skaven slave to soak up the enemy, and then used some of the Gray Seer's abilities to just put on the damage to his skinks. And yeah, that would have worked better. And then just literally retreated everything, waited for his blob to come out after me, and continued to trickle feed in crap, and then form a U and envelop him with the Storm Vermin. But late game, I mean, it was really close. We saw off Mazdamundi. Had I been able to maybe guard these guys a little bit better at the end, I think we could have focused down on these Feral Bastildons. But this is a nice anti-Skaven build. If I had brought maybe one or two artillery pieces, it would have been okay. It might have sniped Lord Mazdamundi, but that would have been a lot of money invested that he would have just, you know, taken the hit and then swarmed me with the rest of this. So pretty fun build nonetheless, I guess, for both sides. So that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. And yeah, see you in the next one. I very much consider doing some Let's Plays, or sorry, some live streaming in the future, because this was fun. I did record it live, but maybe in the future I can just do it as a live stream. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, see ya. Peace out.